My name is Dr. Leila Doolittle. I am just going to show you what I'm making tonight. It's a vegetable-based soup that is going to have a lot of nutritional content from mushrooms, various types of mushrooms in it, from spiralized zucchini, so it gives me the texture and also the nutritional value of zucchini without having to put in pasta, and then from chickpeas, and that's going to be a protein source for me. Now, of course, anyone with SIBO or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth will want to make sure that they do not have leaky gut or do not have small intestinal bacterial overgrowth before they eat chickpeas or any other type of bean or legume, just because they might have some abdominal distension or like kind of swelling or anything in their gastrointestinal tract that might be like some inflammation from that leaky gut, just because the legumes are a little bit harder to process. Now, what I did do though is I take precautions to make sure that my chickpeas and my beans have as much of the lectin content taken out as possible. And what I do is I soak them overnight, and then through a boiling process where I pour off the water 3 different times, rinse the beans or the peas, and then continue boiling. That's how I'm able to get off most of the lectins. So that's what I did with these. So I'm just making this soup, and the spiralized zucchini, they look really good. You can actually spiralize it in different forms. Like this is just one of the textures that you can take, but according to whichever slicing mode you can put into your little spiralizer, you can make like really thin pasta, you can make like angel hair pasta texture, or you can make like actual slices of it, so it's like really pretty ribbon slices. I like to put that on salads. It really makes for beautiful vegetable dishes and things. So what I'll do is I will show you some of the finished products in just a little. I just wanted to show you really quick about how cute this looks. So whenever you set this on here, you can make really fun little pasta spirals, and kids love them. So for kids that don't like to eat their vegetables, try that out. Okay, so everything is in the pot now, and it is cooking, looking delicious. So I added seaweed into it. There are the mushrooms and the zucchini, and then I put in addition to the chickpeas that were already in there, that were already like marinating in the seasonings that I had rendered from the oil, I put in like Himalayan salt, of course, and then I did turmeric and black pepper because that adds the anti-inflammatory aspect to the soup. And turmeric, the curcumin part of it is what's actually anti-inflammatory, and that's only released whenever and activated whenever there's piperine present from the black pepper. So whenever you're trying to get anti-inflammatory benefits from turmeric, then you want to add black pepper as well. Thyme and rosemary, because I cannot make soup without those too. They're my go-tos. I did add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, not always the best, just because it's like there's not an organic kind of brand. It says all natural, and it is the reduced sodium, but I just love those flavors, and it was really cold outside right now, so I wanted to have a warming soup, and that just like makes it cozy and warming. And then my olive oil is organic, all extra virgin olive oil, but I make sure that whenever I'm cooking with olive oil, I keep it at a very low temperature because you don't want it to denature the olive oil, because then it becomes an oxidant. And so that is how I made this soup. Just toss them all together. I did go ahead and saute the zucchini pasta and the mushrooms just slightly, just to bring out a little bit more of that flavor before I put it in with the vegetable broth. And now it's all cooking. I'm going to leave that on to cook for about 10 minutes or so over low heat. It's just simmering, and then I'm going to enjoy.